Week 2 of the CFL season kicks off in Winnipeg. The Bombers play their home opener against the Hamilton Ticats, who will play their first 4 games of the season on the road due to the Pan Am Games being held in their stadium.
Johnny Sears, 5 years in a uniform in the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. Now he's a Hamilton Tiger Cat. He introduced himself quite well to his teammates last week. Paris Cotton, he said, "You remember me from last year? I was hot at the end of the year. I started hot last week." He's looking to do it again.
And Brandon Banks, with a terrific end of the year last year, a great start this year, is back to receive the kickoff. And it's a low helicopter kick. It's by Banks and into the end zone. And Banks thinks about it, but gives up 1. Now the play fake. Colaros looking over the top. He's got a man, and the pass is caught. Terrell Sinkfield makes the grab. And Medlock puts it through.
71 total sacks last year, worst in the league, and they got to protect this young kid.
Now Willie throws, and Nick Moore has the catch down to the 30-yard line. Still going. It's down to the 25. Early movement flags are down. Could be a free play here for Winnipeg as Willie gets away. And Drew Willie throws it back, and Julian Fiolo-Gadino has the catch. Chase. Now they give up to Paris Cotton. He's got room to run. Paris Cotton, touchdown.
Standing up on the edge of the defense, and Reed, he simply just squashes him. Got a lane for Paris Cotton. That's just cheating right there.
Convert attempts from this distance. And Hiralahu puts it wide right.
You jinxed him, Gord.
No such thing as jinxes, Matt. Now Colaros rolling and throws, and the catch is made by Bakari Grant. He lost the football. And it looks like the Bombers got it back as Ray Hawley couldn't corral it. Ticats show blitz again. Here it comes. Willie gets the ball away. It's intercepted. Picked off over the middle by Mike Daly. And Daly off and running. Gets down to the 27-yard line. So after a Hamilton turnover, the Bombers give it right back, but there is a flag down at the 20-yard line.
After the interception, illegal interference by Winnipeg, number 68. That'll be applied from where the ball was held. First down.
Colaros has time and throws, and it is caught for a touchdown. This time, Terrence Tolliver has it. No doubt about this. The Ticats do have 6. And here comes the blitz again. And Willie, no chance there as Taylor Reed busted in.
Drew Willie is falling, and so he goes from being 6'3", 6'4", down to being 2 feet tall, and you're going low, and he comes right up underneath Drew Willie's helmet. Get a good picture of that. There's Reed flushing it, and there's Tracy finishing it.
And Brandon Banks stands at his own 45-yard line, the ever dangerous. Low driving kick. Banks from the 42. And Banks has room to run. Gets by Fiolo-Gadino, and Banks has one man to beat, and he is gone. There's a flag down. Brandon Banks, touchdown. As the CFL's most electrifying returner does it again.
Yeah, Brandon Banks, he sets it up, hesitates, gets the edge, and now he's got too much space. Gadino can't corral him, and then he starts jogging right about here, and it's over. And the only concern at that point is who the flag is on.
Kick, Winnipeg, number 41. Penalty decline, touchdown.
So it's a touchdown for Brandon Banks. Colaros under pressure, looking over the top. He's got Underwood, and he's got the catch. Jeff Matthews in a quarterback on 1st and goal, and Matthews fights his way in for the touchdown. This is Winnipeg defense, which did surrender a lot of yards last week to Saskatchewan.
I think it's ugly there, as it often does in short yardage situations.
Now Brom from the shotgun throws, and that pass is picked off. Tipped up and intercepted by Emmanuel Davis, and Davis will score. Touchdown Hamilton. And the Ticats are piling it up. A 30-yard interception return for a touchdown by Emmanuel Davis.
You've got a big-time arm cannon. I will say a legitimate cannon for an arm, and mobility to go along with it. Started at University of Miami, finished up his college career for 2 years at Purdue, but right now it's Brian Brom's show.
And now Brandon Banks. That's a nice down and a great special teams play by Derek Jones.
Soft spot, and the ball's put on the money with timing. It's a walk-in touchdown. Here we go again.
Yeah, and there's Bakari Grant on the catch and the score. And a late flag again comes down as Zach Collaros finds Bakari Grant for a 35-yard touchdown. And
there it is.
To Marshall, and Cameron Marshall busts in. So the Bombers
cut back, makes a move, walk in. Nice challenge by O'Shea. Gives him
a 34-yard penalty against the Ticats. A 9-play, 78-yard scoring drive, and the point after hits the upright. He'd like to have one after last year.
He needs to.
Now Collaros looking over the top. He's got Bakari Grant. He makes the catch, and Grant still running. Leggett hanging on for dear life. And he puts it through. The players could catch. How many would have been?
Oh, I would have been well over 3.
Now O'Neal will surrender 2. One hit the upright. And he puts this one through.
Repeat that.
Here's the quick throw, and the pass is picked off. Intercepted, and this is going back to the house as Brandon Stewart picks it off and scores. There's another defensive touchdown for the Ticats, who have scored offensively, defensively, on special teams.
Just want to see it.
Now Hamilton going for 2 here. Collaros to the goal line, and it's good.
That's what he does. The ball's going to be snapped, and then he's going to have pressure. He's going to move to his left, and he's going to throw off his back foot right there.
I love the wide field throw, Matt. That's a 50-yard throw to gain 15.
He's excited. There's a lot of places you'll find in the Canadian Football League, so you got to make that an advantage for you, and you can't be in situations where you're late in the game.
Get there.
Brian Brom got there.
Watch him step up here. Ball's going to be snapped. He's going to have pressure off the edge. And he's going to step up, feels the gap, and then gets on his horse. And then it's a race. Simone Lawrence catches up to him and rides him, but now before Brian Brom's in the end zone.
And Cameron Marshall in. And so the Bombers add 2.
60-pound guys coming from inside out when he's trying to cut back. I just don't think I don't think we'll see him for 18 weeks if they continue to do that.
Here comes the rush, and Collaros finds Fantus. He gets collared down. And Collaros looking there for Singfield. He's got it.
2 of coming out slow out of the gates and not going 0-2, which has been for the last 5 years.
So the Ticats answer a loss last week to Calgary. They're 1-1. So too are the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. 52-26 the final score for Hamilton, the most points the Ticats have ever scored in a game in Winnipeg. For Matt Dunnigan, Paul LaPolice, all of us at TSN, I'm Gord Miller. Thanks for tuning in.